Today is the 15th of August, 2023, and we are still in Oban on the west coast of Scotland. This morning, Jasmine left to get back to work in Montpellier, but Stas is still with us for another week or so. It's hard to believe, but winter is coming. We've been told that the weather can deteriorate quickly in the fall, so we plan to haul out on the 1st of September. That means there's just another couple weeks to enjoy this spectacular cruising ground, and we want to make the most of it. The question is, what should we do, and where should we go? One thing I'd really like to do is to practice with my new drone a bit more. I can see the potential in drones, but it's not so easy to get those great shots you see on the internet. It takes practice, and that's been hard to come by. We'd also like to explore as much new territory as possible. Ideally, we'd like to go further north, much further north. So those are the goals we talked over this morning at breakfast. What are our options? Starting from Oban, marked by the blue anchor on this chart, one idea would be to circumnavigate the large island of Mull, marked here in red. It should be easy to find deserted beaches all along this rugged coastline where we can fly the drone. It all depends on the weather. The forecast for the next few days looks good, but a big low is supposed to blow in off the North Atlantic by the weekend. I say supposed to because the weather forecast here can change quickly. Maybe the low will head north and miss us, but maybe it'll intensify and head straight for us. We'll just have to wait and see. And I can't forget that we need to be back in 2 weeks to haul out. It'd be really dumb to get stranded on the other side of Mull by bad weather. But this morning, we're going to head out along the south coast of Mull and see if we can find one of those deserted beaches. Let's get started.
Is that a castle up there? Wow. There's a pretty awesome castle on the shore there. Well, this is one of the most dramatic landscapes we've seen in the last half hour or so. Pretty wave. Well, the wind finally picked up about 3:30. Cool anchorage, if it was an anchorage. We are hard on the wind, trying to get close to our anchorage, which is about 6 miles ahead of us. We got Stas steering us beautifully. Hard on the wind. Real test of a helmsman's ability. With couscous cooling for dinner. Now we have decent wind finally. We are on a desert island, and instead of finding Friday's footprint, I guess you could say we found Tuesday's footprint. Look at these weird mystery footprints. So we are in an anchorage on the south side of Mull, and we just went ashore. There's a little. I am gonna fly my drone, I think. Plane is back on Petronella. Just out there. So this is only the fourth or fifth time I've had a chance to fly this drone, a DJI Mini 2. You can't just fly a drone anywhere. You need to stay away from crowds, but that usually isn't a problem around here. A bigger problem is the wind. The drone can handle about 20 knots, but more than that and you risk it blowing off into the sunset. And there's a lot of wind around here. Man, look at that water. People talk about the Caribbean, but whew, I think it's even nicer here. One cool thing about drones is you get to see things you just couldn't see otherwise. I don't know why I'm more afraid of flying the drone over water than over land. If it crashed on those cliffs, it would be just as lost as if it sunk to the bottom of this bay, but I don't know, I'm a little nervous. But let's give it a shot. Wow, look at that water. Nope, I chickened out again. Okay, let's bring it in for a landing. I tried to keep to my end of the beach, but I can see there's a couple people coming to check us out. Careful. Careful. Ooh, ooh. Down. I'd really like to know what you think of this video, so please leave a comment.